Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. So my name is Jasmine Singh as the chairman of this project. Let me introduce my colleagues from UPRS. We have Intan Azrina here today, the president of the UPRS Club, Wan Zahida, the treasurer, and Wan Zahira, the senior multimedia executive. Welcome everyone for our meeting today. So we are gathered here today to plan an event to raise awareness about mental health issues faced by students in UKM. Let's begin first by understanding our target audience and their needs. The purpose of this phase is to identify why raising awareness about mental issues is crucial for our audience. Our target audience is UCAM students aged 15 to 24, including students from Asasi Pintar. So this group faces challenges like academic stress, depression, and a high dropout rate. Research and statistics shows that suicide is the second leading cause of death among youth aged 10 to 24, with a prevalence of 6 to 8 per 100,000 annually in Malaysia. Addressing mental health early helps students develop coping mechanisms for both academic and professional challenges. By creating this event, we can empower students to recognize and address mental health issues. Does anyone have anything to add on this?
Just to build on that, I think it's important that we create a space where students feel comfortable seeking help and understanding the resources available to them. Many students may not even know where to begin when they are struggling, right?
Exactly. It's not just about raising awareness, but also about normalizing conversation around mental health. We want students to feel that it's okay to ask for help.
Yes, I agree with the ideas. And if I may add that, if we can provide practical tools and access to immediate support, and I believe this event can have a lasting impact. As we know that many students feel isolated, and this initiative can help them to bridge that gap.
Great points, everyone. So let's move to the next phase and define the core problem we aim to address. Our objective here is to clearly articulate the problem based on our discussion. The problem statement is student lack awareness and support regarding mental health resources on campus. So this will guide us as we brainstorm solutions in the next phase. So this phase is all about creativity and thinking outside of the box. We're going to brainstorm ideas for the event. No idea is too small or big. So to kick things off, I'd like to propose implementing a mentor-mentee program. This program can pair senior students and trained volunteers with mentees who may need guidance and support. Mentors can act as approachable peers, offering assistance in navigating university life, assessing mental health resources, and providing emotional support. These initiatives foster a sense of community and build trust, creating an environment where students feel comfortable seeking help. Now let's move on to Zaida. Zaida, please share your idea and explain how it can help raise awareness about mental health.
Thank you, Jasnil. My idea is to organize a mental health seminar. So this seminar will feature maybe guest speakers such as psychologists, counselors, or even successful alumni who have overcome these mental health challenges. They can provide students with practical strategies for managing stress and building resilience towards it. We can also maybe include Q&A session where students can anonymously submit their questions to ensure that their privacy and encourage participation. I believe this seminar will create a safe space for students to learn and share their struggle while also gaining valuable insights. Yeah, that's all.
Great idea, Zaida. A seminar can definitely provide structured and expert-led guidance, right? So, Zaira, let's hear your suggestion next.
Thanks, Jasnil. I propose hosting a wellness fair on campus. The fair can have booths set up by various mental health organizations, including UPRS, counseling services, and even NGOs like Befrienders. Each booth can offer resources like pamphlets, contact information for hotlines, and even stress relief activities. We can also include an interactive booth such as the positivity wall, where students can write anonymous positive affirmation, coping tips, or motivational messages to share with their peers. This space could also feature a reflection station for students to set personal mental health goals and maybe pick up some mindfulness tip cards as takeaways. Additionally, students can participate in workshops at the fair, such as breathing exercises or journaling for mental health. I believe this idea provides a flexible and yet engaging environment where students can explore mental health resources at their own pace.
Thank you, Zaira. A wellness fair sounds engaging and interactive, and it's a great way to introduce multiple resources at once. Intan, what's your suggestion?
Thank you, Jasnil, for the floor. I would like to suggest to organizing a mental health workshop and collaborate with Ministry of Health Malaysia (MOH). This workshop could include a keynote talk from a professional in mental health, such as a psychiatrist or counselor. And after that, we could have hands-on activities such as mental health screenings, where students can assess their stress level and also anxiety level. And another interactive element could be peer-to-peer sharing sessions. This can be moderated by UPRS itself, where the students can share their experiences in a small group. This, I believe, could help normalize conversation about mental health. And also, we could introduce creative outlets such as painting or even writing therapy. And this workshop can provide students with both immediate support and also a practical coping tools. That's my suggestion.
Thank you, Intan. That's a wonderful idea. A workshop with practical elements and collaboration with KKM could provide both engagement and credibility. So let's now recap the ideas. So now we have a mentor-mentee program, a seminar featuring expert speakers and Q&A, a wellness fair with booths, interactive activities and workshops, and a workshop with KKM collaboration including screening and creative activities. All right, so now let's evaluate these ideas to decide on the best option. Consider factors like time, budget, and manpower. I'd like to share a challenge I've encountered in implementing my mentor-mentee program aimed at addressing the lack of awareness and supporting regarding mental health resources on campus. Our major hurdle is breaking the stigma surrounding mental health, which often makes students hesitant to engage with the resource available. Another challenge is ensuring the program remains sustainable by balancing the workload for both mentors and mentees, especially with limited power and funding. These are the factors I continuously work on, and I believe we can learn from them as we evaluate these ideas. Zaida, is the seminar feasible within our constraints?
Yeah, yes, I believe it is. Maybe we can host the seminar in one of the university's lecture halls to minimize the venue costs. But as for speakers, maybe we could invite alumni who might volunteer that time. However, we'll need to start early to confirm their availability and prepare for the promotional materials lah.
Yeah, good point, Zahida. The seminar seems practical, especially if we can secure volunteer speakers. Zahida, do you see any challenges with the wellness fair?
Well, the wellness fair requires a larger venue, possibly the student hall or even outdoor space. Also, manpower could be a challenge since we'll need multiple volunteers to manage the booth. On the positive side, though, we could collaborate with UPRS and other students' organizations to share the workload. Another consideration is the cost of materials for the booth and activities. But I think we might be able to get sponsorship from mental health organization or even campus departments.
Yeah, that's very true, Zaira. I believe with proper collaboration and sponsorships, the wellness fair could be very impactful. Intan, what about the workshop idea you're talking about just now?
I would say that I'm confident that the workshop is feasible, especially with the involvement, MOH involvements, and they can provide expert speakers and also support for the mental health screenings. The only thing we need to secure is, I think, medium-sized venue for about 50 to 100 participants, and also material like stress ball kits, notebook for journaling, and also art suppliers for creative activities. This could add a little bit to the budget, but I believe that these items can be sourced affordably. And lastly, I think the interactive nature of workshop could ensure that all students, they are not just a passive attendees, but they are more actively engaged in learning about mental health itself.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Intan. I feel that, your workshop and add it on with the mentor-mentee program where we can actually have a booth inside of it. I feel that will actually combine each and every element, and then that's how we can work on it. So now let's finalize the decision. So let's discuss and finalize the concept of our mental health awareness event based on what we shared for so far. I think Intan's seminar program with KKM collaboration is a strong choice because it combines professional credibility with interactive elements like screening and group activities. Zaida, what do you think about the elements from your seminar idea? Do you think it could enhance this concept further?
Yes, I think the seminar could include a Q&A session where students can submit their questions, like I said, anonymously, um, because this would again ensure their privacy and encourage more participation. But additionally, maybe we can feature short sessions on stress management techniques, which maybe would align with the seminar format, and you can also provide practical value.
Great suggestions, Zaida. Incorporating a Q&A and stress management tips would adapt to the program. Zaira, how about your wellness idea? Are there any elements from it that we can integrate into this concept?
Yes, definitely. I think having small booth at the seminar venue, staffed with UPRS or mental health organization, could complement the main program well. I'm sure these booths could provide information and even offer stress relief activities in between the breaks. It would definitely give attendees a chance to explore resources in a more informal way.
Excellent point, Zahira. Adding booths with interactive elements would make the seminar more dynamic and accessible. Intan, since this is your proposal, what do you think about these additional elements? Are you okay with it?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. All is a fantastic ideas. The Q&A sessions and the booths. I believe it will make the seminar more engaging and more informative. And what I can do is I can reach out to MOH to see if they can also provide any other materials for the booth, or even they can set up themselves. And with these additions, the event, I'm confident that it can serve as a both an informative seminar and also a mini wellness fair.
I cannot agree more. I feel like it sounds like we have aligned on the concept, like where we can see a seminar program with KKM collaboration, enhanced by a Q&A session that's said by Zaida just now, and practical stress management tips and informational books. I feel it's all coming together. So this approach will provide a comprehensive and impactful experience for the attendees. Let's move forward with this plan and assign tasks in the prototyping phase, should we? Okay, so now we have finalized our concept. Let's work on breaking down into actionable tasks. For Zaida, you'll be in charge of booking the venue. Do you think Dewan Chancellor or a smaller lecture hall would be more suitable?
I would suggest going for the Dewan Chancellor, I think. It's spacious and it allows flexibility for the booths and the activities that we're planning. But I'll check availability and confirm with the administration first.
All right, sounds good. Okay, Intan, you'll handle speakers' invitation if that's okay. So, do you already have a list of any potential speaker in your mind?
Yes, of course, yes, Neil. And what I do is I'll reach out to a psychologist that I have worked before, and as well as the representative from MOH itself. And I will send an official invitation email. Um, I will say by this week, and I will update our group once I have the confirmation from them.
All right. Okay, so left is Zahira. I feel Zahira, you'll take care of the promotional materials. So, do you have any plans as for now?
For starters, I'll design posters and social media posts to promote the event. Then I'll also coordinate with UPRS to share the materials on their platforms. Oh, and I'll make sure to prepare a draft by the end of the week for your feedback.
All right, I think we are going great. So I'll manage the timeline and milestones to ensure everything stays on track. So here are the key milestones as for now. We'll confirm the topics, speakers, and collaborators by next week. And then we'll finalize logistic and start promotional activities by the second week, I guess. And then we'll open registration and execute the event as planned. So I feel is it okay if everyone agree with this timeline?
Yes,
Yes, I
absolutely.
agree.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so let's be proactive and communicate any updates or challenges along the way if you have any. So let's discuss and refine our plan. So first, we'll conduct a focus group with a small group of students from different faculties. This will help us understand what they expect from the event and gather suggestion to improve it. So does it sound feasible?
Yeah, we can work with you PRS to recruit participants for the focus group. It should be easy to find these willing volunteers, I think.
Yes, yes, I agree, Zahida. And also, we could also send a quick survey, maybe to a larger audience after the focus group, just to get a broader feedback. How about that?
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's great. We'll focus on testing the seminar agenda, the booth setup, and promotion strategies. So I'll schedule a follow-up meeting after the focus group to review the progress. So any final thoughts before we wrap up for our meeting for today?
No, I think we're all set. I'm sure this approach ensures we're aligned with this what the students need.
All right, so it's perfect. Let's stick to the timeline and keep each other's updated. So thank you everyone for your commitment and ideas today.
All right, thank
Thank
you,
you,
Jasmine.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.